Well, everyone, we've got a 2-goal deficit to overturn here in Madrid with Thread to Felagaifer. We lost the first leg 3-1, but I think we've got an outside chance of maybe doing it. Hi, everybody. Yeah, welcome to the episode. So we'll go straight into it. So we're 3-0 down at half-time, 3-0 after 24 minutes. And it was, as predicted, Jonathan Alvarez was just too good. I do think that it's a tough one, really, because all three of their goals just came from the quality that you would expect from a team like Atletico Madrid. They just that little cute pass in behind the lines. Admittedly, once we did drop the line a little bit deeper, they just barely got any more chances. As you can see, they had 4 shots on target. At one point, they'd only had 3 shots. I think they finished the first half with 3 shots in total, and all of them had gone in. And when Santiago Gallo scored in the 86th minute, smashing one in from the edge of the box, realistically, when you look at the stats, if you ignore the possession, when you actually look at where it counted, sort of shots and XG, realistically, we deserved at least something out of the game. Their keeper had a blinder. He made some really, really big saves from like Chaykan Goran, Marcos Rodriguez-Vasquez. So I think if we can put some of those chances away, we have a slim chance of potentially overturning that deficit. And we are just slowly building the loan farm up a little bit more. We've kind of gone for a little bit more quality over quantity. We have trimmed the squad down in recent seasons, just letting a few sort of fringe players go who we really couldn't get out onto the loan farm. So we're mainly dealing with, I would say some sort of higher quality loanees going out. So where is he? Daniel Björnsson went out to HK. Yeah, went out on loan to HK. He is someone who we reckon will probably be in the first team or in and around the first team. He could arguably do that job now. We've just got too many options in that position for him, which we need to sort of trim down. And we're just trying to get these guys out on loan as well. And then, other than that, apart from the Lindstrom deal, there's not been a huge amount else other than just some loan farm signings. And Nahuel Lopez and Karim Rondo have joined as well as Stefan Rakic. So, nothing new. So I think this is the team I'm going to pick. Mashuka at right back. Sanabria literally just picked up an injury in training, so he's out. Svensson, Ungoy, and we're going to go Barrios at left back. I mean, the defence did generally suck last time out, but I'm hopeful that if we just drop that defensive line like we did last time out, and it did help, and we will keep the press up actually, because that's been working really nicely for us recently. And then we're going to go with Gallo and the anchor. Looked sharp when he came on last time. We're going with Lerva here because Besic is just coming back from injury. Could make a case for Mbala, but we're going to go for the experience of Lerva. And Schmidt is injured. Abinho over Matuk. Nygaard, Ungoran, and then Suarez up top with Rodriguez-Vasquez on the bench. And Stojanovic just coming back from an injury. So last time out, we didn't have Besic, we didn't have Stojanovic available. We were missing a couple of key players. Suarez was still injured. So, we are slowly sort of getting back to having some decent first team or, in and around the first team options available to help influence the game on the pitch and from the bench. So, I mean, we are obviously under no illusions this is going to be really, really tough. Massive, massive job needed here to get anything out of it. But like I said, we played well in the first leg, and I feel like if we can do that again and just Suarez is, generally a much better finisher. He's probably our best finisher, really. Certainly, numerically and attribute-wise. Hopefully, get him in the 6-yard box, get him in front of goal, and he can put a chance away. Is obviously the hope. But equally, it only takes Atleti to feed the ball around the sides for people like Alvarez, who are unbelievably talented and can hurt us, as we found out so efficiently in that first leg. Literally, 2 shots on target for Alvarez, 2 goals. It was just, absolutely ruthlessly clinical from him. And they've got the quality in midfield. They've got the quality at the wing backs to create those chances to sort of feed the ball through our lines. So it's a massive, massive job, to try and get anything here at the Wanda. But stranger things have happened, and if we can score the first goal, then oof. we're going to have a spicy game on our hands. But if they score, as soon as they score, if they score the first, the atmosphere and the anticipation is going to go as flat as anything. Actually, one thing I will do is I will take off counter press, just because I feel like when you're playing against teams who are very technically proficient on the ball and are better than your press, you do just end up getting played, or like they do just ping the ball around you quite efficiently. And this, I had a feeling that was going to be a goal. I just had a feeling watching him cut in then. I feel like when you get stuff like this, where you get a tackle like that, you do something good and it breaks for their player. FM has just taught me that inevitably leads to bad things. You can do something really, really well, always ends up being something bad. And yeah, that has really sort of killed the buzz, killed the hope, to be honest with you. I think we'll really struggle to score 3 goals here, especially with passing like that. This is the downside, that we were saying last time. When you play someone like this at this stage, we just don't have the quality yet to match a team like this that is, really favourites to win this competition. Like Atletico Madrid in the Europa League, like they are streets ahead of like most teams, with the exception of probably Newcastle in this tournament. It's probably going to be a Newcastle Atleti final, really. Let's be honest, unless they get drawn together next time. But they are the 2 favourites, and to draw them this early on was a real kick in the teeth. And whereas when we were in the home, like we were creating quite a lot of chances with some really nice free flowing football, just not happened in this game so far. Just really struggled. Oh, and just as I say that, we create a really decent chance, and Lerva's shot was deflected, and it literally could have gone anywhere. When the keeper's that good at, can get past the markers and the pressure, you're going to struggle to score from set pieces with that. Task is so hard now. So, it was a poor first half from Sylvester Nygaard, so we brought on Goran Stojanovic in the hope that he can maybe just drag us back into the tie somehow. He's not quite fully fit, but still back him to be able to potentially contribute something. I'm just going to start trying to play it forward a little bit more. Try and get it into Suarez. He's quite good at winning the ball and holding it off. Here comes Barrios. Fabinho into Ungoran, goes back to Mashuka, back to Gallo, into Stojanovic, whose shot is tipped over. Doubt it was going in anyway, but it's quite a nice sort of passing move. We've done nothing with that corner, haven't we? So frustrating. I feel like our set piece proficiency has fallen off a cliff lately. And that's with me sort of trying to keep things fresh to stop the AI like learning our set piece routines. Good save from Shipara. Goran should have been absolutely busting his gut. Oh, he hits the underside of the bar. But when that free kick went in, he should have been absolutely like burning forward to try and hit the byline to get a crossing. That's really a little bit annoying. Okay, we're going to bring on Mbala. Bring on Rodriguez Vasquez. We're going to bring on Martuk. I'm going to see. Come on, Snorri. Oh, Shiapara is injured. It's not going to be anything serious, though. A bruised shoulder. You know what, even if we can... At this point now, I just want to draw this tie. Just for the coefficient points. And, oh, this is a goal. Why do I open my mouth? Why do I even speak? Like, I appreciate the free kicks come in. And we're all bunched there and we head it away. But then, no one does anything about Alvarez. No one does anything about that. Right. I'm just going to bring on like Carrasco or someone young just for a little bit of experience, just because why not? But the European dream, journey for a second season, it's coming to an end. Semi-finals last year, quarter-finals the year before, just the round of 16 this time. Muy disappointo. So frustrating, man. So frustrating. Hopefully next season will be the one where we get back into the Champions League. We can get the rewards with that. Well, everyone, I think that's going to be it now for a couple of months, because we are we'll bring it back for the next lot of European fixtures. So basically what is going to happen is if we go back to last year, so us and Breither are going in at the Champions League. Now let's see what that means. Is it going to tell us what that means? Is it going to tell us? It might not. I can't remember what. Oh, you know what? Why am I looking at it this way when I can just look at it this way? So we are going to go in at the Champions Path playoff. So we'll be guaranteed Europa League. Oh, basically that's my phone, everyone. Sorry if you just had a loud bang. Just drop your phone on the floor. So we're going to go into, so we're guaranteed Europa League because we're going into the playoff. Hopefully we'll have a good chance of getting past whoever it is we draw. Breither are going in at the league path second round of the Champions League. So if they lose, they'll go to Europa League third round. And then if they lose that, they'll go to Conference League playoff. So I like to think they've got a good chance of getting at least Europa League or Conference League. And then we're going to have, what, two teams in the Conference League second round and one team in the Europa League third round. So they've, whoever that is, which I think is HK, have got a good chance of going into the Conference League. So we've got the potential to have 3 teams in league phases next year. 3 out of 5, I reckon, is a reasonable shout. So fingers crossed that happens. So we will see you probably around like June, July. I have got 3 episodes to edit and release now as of today. And also a slightly different, longer video, which I'm going to work on in a minute. But I am going on holiday tomorrow, so I'm going to stagger these to release while I'm away. But it might be that when I come back, there's then a little bit of a delay until I get the next lot of stuff out. But I'll try and get it all done for you, keep things going, keep things up to date. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Slightly shorter episode, disappointing end, but you know what? We move, we go. We know at the level that we need to get to. We've sold a bunch of transfer clauses and managed to bump our budget up to 6.12 mil. That's hopefully going to allow us to sign Nahuel Lopez if we can convince him to stay. And yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye for now.